It's a very disappointing loss. I figured the game would probably be a high-scoring game. I didn't know exactly how it would go. I knew Coach Cutt and them could move the football and had scored a bunch of points, and we just we didn't adjust and didn't tackle very well and gave up. We're 3rd and 20 and give up a go ball into two deep, supposed to be double covering that guy. So anyhow, they made some plays on us, especially the first 3 quarters. We sort of settled in with them on defense and got some things done. Finally got a couple of stops, and but they're a pretty well-oiled machine, and I was proud of really all 3 phases, because they stress you in the kicking game. They've kicked onside and bunted and done all that pooch stuff, and you had to be prepared for that. And then on kickoffs in a game like this, you certainly got to cover them, because they got guys back there, and we did a good job kicking the ball, I thought. And it's just it's so frustrating, because we even as bad as we played sometimes during the course of the game, we were so close to winning the game. So, we still got work to do, certainly. But the biggest attribute that our guys can have now is oneness, or that family feeling about each other, because back up to your buddy's back and let's go to work. And we got South Alabama coming to town for homecoming, and so I'm looking forward to getting them home, and hopefully getting them home and getting them ready to work towards South Alabama and homecoming.
How were you able to slow them down? You gave up 28 points in the first half. How were you able to slow them down the stretch and give yourself a chance?
Well, I guess you get those looks, and you settle into what they're doing, sort of, and they were difficult guys to tackle. The quarterback was a make you miss kind of guy, and because they had a couple of backs that creased us there pretty good early, and receivers catch the ball and make runs. It was like a circus for a while, and finally, I think, we got settled in and got to where we, sometimes a team becomes your best look team. They teach you sort of what they're doing, and then you sort of adapt to it, and you get where you know where you need to be and how to maybe make a stop. So, but they're a well-oiled machine, well coached. Seem like a lot of character, and guys played. Their guys played hard too.
How much did it help to have Jeremy Spiker back and allowing him to kick it?
Oh, I'd say that helped a lot. Of course, there for a while, it didn't look like it, but he is a guy that sort of triggers coverages, and he has to get lined up right to the. I don't know exactly. He's got different responsibilities, but he has to get lined up with leverage to the speed receiver side and coverage and play run off of that. So he has been a really good football player for us, and I hope he continues. But it was good to get him back.
The ball with Chandler, touchdown, hold. You got the ball on their side of the field on 1st and 10, so the hold knocks back. How much of those?
Well,
coming that close to winning.
Well, that would have certainly put us up. I didn't see it. I didn't see. I asked him what he saw, and he said our guy wrapped his arms around his legs and held him. So, that's his job. Those guys. They work hard to be able to do their jobs. I don't always like how they call things, but it was a good play by Chandler, and we got some blocks. I'm not sure. I'm sure it was there.
How frustrating is it to be that close?
Well, I mean, it's frustrating, cuz it's real frustrating to be that close, and of course that wouldn't have ended the game. That would have put us up, though. And we had kicked that field goal to put us, you know, in a position to win the game, and that play would have put us up, but they would have still had, you know, 5, 6, 7 minutes. I can't remember where it was on the clock.
We didn't see Chandler until the after half. What was
He's got a quad that's bothering him, and you know, he's been treating it, and he felt he kept striding and got the feeling like he could go, and guy can run now. We need him to get well, totally well.
How much solace do you take in the fact that you've only played one conference game so far, even though you're 2-3?
Well, you know, I can make a lot of excuses here now. You know, we eked out a win against UAB in overtime, and we beat Savannah State. We were supposed to beat, and then you know, the 3 straight road trips with the hardest place in America to get to on the first one, and so, you know, and then a road trip to Mississippi State, and then the road trip here. You know, that's tough on the old body. I don't care how young they are, you know, and so I'm sure it takes its toll in some aspects, but everybody has to do it sometimes, you know. It just the way scheduling falls.
Good coach.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.